The experiment is frequency distribution table for the given data. So before performing this experiment, first in data tab we need to install data analysis menu to perform all statistics programs. So to install data analysis menu in this data tab, first you need to click on this file tab. In that you need to click on options, then Excel options dialog box is going to open. In that click on this add-ins. Once you click on this add-ins, in that you need to click analysis tool pack. So click on this analysis tool pack, then here below manage option will be there. In that you need to click on go option. Once you click on that go option, add-ins dialog box is going to open. So in that you need to click analysis tool pack, then click on OK. Once you click on OK, you can see in a data tab, data analysis menu is going to install here. Okay, data analysis tools is going to install. Next, after installing this data analysis tools in this data tab, next we will perform the experiment, that is frequency distribution table for the given data. So to perform this experiment, here I will take the example of 20 students scored marks in mathematics. So for that I need the two columns. In that first column I am going to type student name, then I need 20 student. So for that first I am going to type student 1. After that click on that cell. So at the right bottom you can see the plus, then drag that plus. If you drag easily you will get. Next in the second column here we need marks scored in maths subject. Okay, so here randomly I am going to add the marks 23, 45, 60, 76, 88, 98, 9, 24, 100, 31 and 60. So like this you can add the marks, but you can see here only 20 students are there. So randomly easily you can enter 20 student marks here. But if you want more number of student marks, for example 50 students, 100 students, 200 students, that time one by one entering the marks it may take a more number of time. So that time you can add here the formula. Using that formula it will take automatically all 50 student marks, otherwise all 100 student marks, otherwise all 200 student marks, directly it will take. So here in this list I have only 20 student list is there, so easily I can add 20 student marks using that formula. So let us see what is that formula. So for that one more column I am going to make marks for maths. Here in the first column type equal, then type random. So here you will get random between, you will get, correct. So here you need to double click. Once you double click, next in the bracket you need to add the marks. So here minimum marks is 0, maximum marks is what here 100. So I'm going to type a 0 comma 100, then I'm going to close the bracket. Once I close the bracket, then you need to click on enter. So automatically it will take one number 63. Next, remaining 19 students remaining 19 students I need the marks. So for that you need to click on that particular cell. In that, click on that plus marks, then drag till that student 20. Then you can see here automatically it will take the marks randomly. So like this also you can add the student marks. Next, after entering student name and marks, so next we need to find out what here the frequency. Okay, so to find out frequency we need the class interval as well as we need the upper limit. So next, type here class interval. So next we need upper limit. So type upper limit. So this upper limit is also called what here bin. So this upper limit also called what here the bin. So in bracket I will mention here bin. So first I am going to enter the class interval. So first 0 to 20. Next 21 to 40. So next 41 to 60. So next 61 to 80, and last 81 to 100. 81 to 100. So these are the class interval. First one is 0 to 20, next 21 to 40, 41 to 60, 61 to 80, 81 to 100. So these are the class interval. Next I am going to add here the upper limit. So you know lower limit is 0 here and upper limit is what 20. So add here 20 is the upper limit. Next 40 is the upper limit for second one. Next 60 is the upper limit. Next 80 is the upper limit. Next last upper limit is what 100. So these are the upper limit. So next we need the frequency distribution table. So you know frequency distribution is to find a set of value that has been repeated. Okay, frequency distribution means what? It is the set of value that has been repeated. So here what we are going to do, in a group how many have scored that many values, that we are going to find. Okay, it means in this 0 to 20 class interval how many students scored 0 to 20 marks, that we are going to find here. So next 21 to 40 how many students scored, that we are going to find out in the second. Next 41 to 60 range how many students have scored 41 to 60 marks, that we are going to find like that. 61 to 80 how many students scored, and next 81 to 100 marks. Next, to create frequency distribution table we need built-in function. For that we need two values. One is this upper limit value is required, and another one is this marks we required. So next, to find out this frequency distribution table you need to click on this data tab. In that, click on this data analysis tool. So this tool which help us to create frequency distribution table. So click on this data analysis tool. Once you click on that data analysis tool, here one window is going to open. So in that window, here scroll down, here you can see histogram. Okay, Next, what you need to do is you need to click on this histogram, then click on OK. Once you click on OK, here histogram window is going to open. Histogram window is going to open. So in that window, you can see here input range is there. Okay. Next, bin range is there. Next, output range. These three we required here. One is input range. Input range means marks from student 1 to student 20. That range we need here. Then bin range means this upper limit we required, so 20 to 100. Next, output range, this also we required. So first, to add this input range, here click on this end option. So click on this end option. Once you click on this end option, here it will ask you the input range. Okay, so for that, first what you need to do is click on this first student marks, then press Control Shift down arrow. If you press Control Shift down arrow, automatically all the marks it will select. Okay, once you select this, next again click on this option. So now input range is over. Next, what we need here, bin range is required. Again here you need to click. Again it will ask you to select the bin range. For that, in upper limit, you click on this 20 first cell, then press Control Shift down arrow. Control Shift down arrow, automatically it will select that column, that range it will select. After selecting that range, again you need to click on this option. So here bin range is over. So next, here down we need the output range. So again click on this option. Again here below of that class interval, in this cell I need what? The output. So click on that cell, it will select that cell value, then click on this option. So once you select input range, bin range, output range, next click on this OK button. Once you click on this OK button, here you can see the frequency distribution table is going to appear. So in that, bin means what? The upper limit. You can observe here within 0 to 20 how many students have scored. 3 students have scored. Okay, so next, in between 20 to 21 to 40, 4 students have scored. Next, in between 41 to 60, 6 students are there. In between 61 to 80, sorry, 2 students are there. Again, in between 81 to 100, 5 students are there. So if I count all this frequency, so here 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 6 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15, 15 plus 5 is how much? 20. So how many students are here? 20 students are there. Easily you will get frequency distribution table for that 20 students. Next, we will add the border for this all table. So to add the border, what you need to do is first select these two columns. Okay, once you select these two columns, go to Home tab. In that Home tab, you can see here all borders option will be there. So you need to click on that option. In that, select all borders. Once you select all borders, automatically you will get the border for both the columns. Similarly, I need the border for class interval as well as what? Upper limit. Again, in that Home tab, again here already that all border option is available. So if you click, easily you will get that border. Similarly, for this frequency distribution table also, I am going to add the border. Again, same process. So select the frequency distribution table. In that home tab, click on that alt border option. Once you click, easily you will get the border. So this is how easily you can add frequency distribution table for the given data. Next, one more method is there to find this frequency distribution table. So to find that frequency distribution table, we are not going to use this data analysis tools. Without using data analysis tool, easily you can find out frequency distribution table using the formula. So here I'm going to show you how to find frequency distribution table without using this data analysis tool. So for that, here first I'm going to write the frequency beside of that upper limit. Next, I'm going to select that column. First I will put the border. Okay, so next, if you want to add frequency distribution table for this column, first you need to select that column, then go to this formula bar, click on this formula bar. Here type equal, then type frequency. So here you will get the frequency, double click on it, then it will ask you to select data array first. So data array means you need to select the marks from student 1 to student 20. Those students marks you need to select. For that, first you click on the first cell, then press Control Shift down arrow. Okay, if you press Control Shift down arrow, automatically it will select all student marks. So next, put comma. Okay, put comma, then see here it will ask you to select a bin array. So bin array means what? Upper limit. So for that, what you need to do is first click on the first cell, then press Control Shift down arrow in that upper limit. So it will select all upper limit values, then close the bracket in the formula bar. Once you close the bracket in the formula bar, next what you need to do is, next again you need to press Control Shift Enter. Once you press Control Shift Enter, then directly easily you will get the frequency distribution table. So you can see here, so by using data analysis tool option, this answer you got. By using the formula, again you got the same answer. You can see 3 3, next 4 4, next 6 6, 2 2, and 5 5. So this one is by using the formula you can find frequency distribution table, and this one is by using data analysis tool you can find frequency distribution table. So anyone you can do, either use the data analysis tool option in that data tab, otherwise you can use the formula option to find frequency distribution table. Thank you.